Hi, I'm Cavedweller. I'm a music producer from Australia. In the last year, I have signed with 5 record labels, and this is how I did that. So first of all, you need to make sure that you're putting out good music. So once you are happy with the music that you're putting out there, it's now time to move on to stage 2, which is label shopping. This is when you get onto the socials and you have a look at what record labels are out there and what kind of music they're putting out. Right? So this will help you determine which particular labels might resonate with your work. But part of label shopping involves having a look at what these labels are doing for their artists. So jump on their artists' Spotify accounts, profiles, and have a look at their play counts, all right? Take note of how much time each of these record labels are dedicating to each of their artists. Is it a week? Is it 2 weeks? Is it a month? Is it 2 months? Okay? And have a look at how they're promoting their artists. If it's just one picture or one reel on Instagram, that's not enough. You could do better yourself, right? So have a look at how they're promoting their artists. Is it through streaming platforms? Is it through radio? Is it through TV? Are they really good at social media or YouTube? Identify their strengths, because different record labels will have different strengths. And don't dismiss the small record labels. They're often going to put in twice the amount of work for their artists, so keep that in mind. So once you've established your list of potential record labels, identify one of those labels that you think would resonate with your music the most. And this is when you're going to start building a connection with that label. And this is step number 3. So in step number 3, you're going to jump onto their socials on this record label that you're zoning in on, and you're going to start commenting on the things they're releasing. You're actually going to listen to what they're putting out. You're going to actually start a dialogue on social media, be like, hey, this is amazing. I really like this. And stay persistent. This stage takes a while. This could take months. It could take a whole year. But this is how you gradually build a genuine relationship with the label to the point that they start to familiarize who you are purely through your social media interactions. Okay, so stage 4 is once you've noticed that this record label is starting to sort of bite back and comment back on your posts with their replies, now is a good time to slide into their DMs and actually introduce yourself and ask whether or not they're accepting submissions. And if they are accepting submissions, you then ask, how would you like this music to be submitted? Every record label has a different way of doing this and what they expect with the different, technical aspects of submitting music. So definitely ask that, right? At this point, you've already got a bit of a connection with this person, with this label, and they might at this point start to check out your socials. So make sure that you've got those active. It doesn't have to be perfect, but active, right? Active socials. Lastly, 5, submit your work. Let them know that you've submitted it and lay off for a little while. Let it breathe. It can take weeks or even months to hear back from a record label, but I recommend after about a month of not hearing back, it's a good idea to touch base with that record label and see how that's coming along. Ask them whether or not they've heard the song or what that process is looking like for them. But also know when to shift gears and move on to the next label. So what I recommend doing is focusing on one record label at a time as a general sort of producer etiquette. I find that record labels respect this because after all, they are people just like you and I, and you want to make the label to feel kind of special that you're solely targeting them. So one label at a time. All right, so it's at this point you would have built a real connection with this label and you would have gone into your pitch in a warm way rather than in some sort of cold pitch type way through like labelradar.com or something like that, which is really cold. There's no real human interaction, and I just personally have never used it. Don't find it works. Maybe it does, I don't know. But at least with this way, once you've built a genuine connection with these labels, what you might have is an ongoing relationship. Right? They're more likely to listen to your tunes. They kind of know who you are already, and they're more likely to give you a chance because of that familiarity. So give this a go. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and yeah, go get that record label.